Okay, we have another car for sale for you today. This is a 1990 Rover Mini Cooper, left-hand drive for $25,000. It's turbocharged, it's rebuilt, it's red with a white top, bonnet stripes. This is a Mini Cooper. Rover made a very few select models they called Mini Coopers in 1990, and this happens to be one of them. This belongs to our good friend Matt in Utah, and Matt is going through some changes and said, oh man, I hate to do it, but Jeremy, can you sell my Mini for me? And I said, yeah, Matt, I'm gonna help you out, okay? So $25,000 gets you a really well-sorted, turbocharged, classic Mini Cooper, and for 25 grand, what do you get? Well, a lot, because he has well over $30,000+ in receipts on this thing, and it's all new. Check this out. You have the Jet Motors Turbo Kit. This is a GT15 on the blow-through carb with the electronic ignition. This is a built 998. The gearbox has been gone through. The motor's been gone through. This is a Keith Calver turbo head. Keith Calver did the cylinder head. It's a stage 3 turbo head. It has 1.5 roller rockers on it. It has the billet Keith Calver timing chain, or maybe it's the MED timing chain cover, but it is the Keith Calver double row timing gear set. Look at this. It's got the billet oil filter head with the start light hose from Jet Motors, the Jet Motors micro alternator, the Jet Motors cooling system kit, the high torque gear reduction starter, Verto clutch, pressure plate, and flywheel. I mean, the list on this thing is huge. I just got off the phone with Matt, and he told me that he ordered an entirely brand new front subframe assembled with brand new suspension, brand new brakes, uprights, calipers, rotors, cones, high-lows. It has everything. I mean, this car has so much stuff. He threw the bank at this thing. It also has some really cool stuff from our friends Steveston up in Canada. It has their Steveston LED headlights, all of the bulbs, all the turn signals, stop lights, running lights, backup lights, everything is LED. It also has the Steveston tie downs, and we'll go look at the rear. I forgot to look, but we'll go back there and look and see what's on the back. Look at how we cut the Utah license plate to fit the European plate on the front. We did the same thing on the back, and we're gonna go take a look. So come on around here. Here we have the 25th anniversary flares with the new, he just put those on, chrome covers. Those are the 12-inch Rover wheels. He has those on there because it has the 8.4 brakes, but I'm telling you, whoever buys this car, you're getting a wonderful car. You gotta switch the wheels and tires over to 10s. Put some 6x10 deep dish 10-inch wheels on these flares. This car, red, white top, classic 1960s Mini 10-inch wheel. Oh man, it would look good. Come on over here, let's look at the interior. So if you take a look here, it's got the billet alloy door furniture. It's got a really beautiful new Mountain chrome spoked leather steering wheel with the red stitching. It also has the Patty Hopkirk floor mats. Check this out. Steveston cup holders with the Steveston seat brackets. Those look really good. I like it. We've got a very simple dashboard. Lots of room on your parcel shelf, but you've got your speedometer with your water temp and your gasoline gauge, your fuel gauge. On the top of the dash there is an air, fuel, and boost gauge. That's for the turbo. And when we go for a ride, we're gonna look at air, fuel, and we're gonna look at boost pressures. This thing goes really nice. Now it is a 998. It is not a built 1300, making 100+ horsepower. Our dyno is down. We don't have our dyno, so I can't give you legit dyno numbers. I would love to, but we don't have it, and I can't. So I have to guess. So if I had to guess, my butt dyno tells me this is probably pushing 60, 70 horsepower. That's what it feels like. And I'm being conservative. I'm trying to be very honest, okay? That's what it feels like, all right? Come on around here. It's got all the Mini Cooper badging. Okay, so on the front and rear, here we have our, see how we cut this European plate, we cut the Utah plate to fit over top of the European plate. So depending on what state you live in, See if you can trim your plate. And it's not illegal to trim some parts of your US plate. You can't touch the tags, you can't touch the letters, and you can't touch the state. So you can still see that everything is still here, and we've never been hassled. I don't think you would either, but I love how we cut the US plate to fit. It has the large gas tank. That's not the 7.5 small one. I think that's a 9. We have, of course, the battery cutoff with the new battery ground. Here, let's close this up and keep looking around the car here. Chrome license lamp. I do like the Mini Cooper badging. That is really cool. I love the Patty Hopkirk Monte Carlo floor mats. You know, this is a really clean, sanitary, nice, what do they say? Resale red. People love red Minis with white tops. I guess that's the quintessential postcard Mini Cooper. When you think of a classic Mini in your head, I think you see this red car with the white top, right? I mean, that's kind of Mini all the way, right? Oh, it has the Cooper 8-slat grille. I mean, I could go on for days. There really is a lot in this car, but I think we should go for a ride in it. Again, 1990 Rover Mini Cooper, left-hand drive, clean US title, matching numbers, not a re-VIN, a real deal car, $25,000. You can't go wrong. Let's go for a ride. Come on. Okay, here we go for a ride in a turbocharged 1990 Rover Mini Cooper. Hear the fuel pump? It's circulating, it's doing its thing. It's going through the high pressure regulator. We're seeing about 3.5 PSI at the float, at the carburetor. And then it's called a 1-to-1 rising rate fuel pressure regulator. So when it gets on boost, it starts to raise the fuel pressure so you don't run out of gas. So I'm gonna pull the choke out. Oh, look at that, it starts right up. We got our horn. Now, it's cold. I haven't started it. All I did was push it out of the garage. We wiped it down, vacuumed it, pushed it out, started the film, started it for the first time with you just now. No smoke, no leaks. I don't see any drips. That's a good sign. Not to say that it won't. Listen, all Minis leak oil eventually, somehow, somewhere, some way. If they don't, there's no oil in it. Old joke. All right, here, let's go for a ride. We've got a 4-speed, 4-synchro gearbox, rod change. We've got a 8.4 disc brakes, drums on the back, stock, it's normal. I'm gonna leave the choke out just a little bit and build some heat. Here we go. Brakes are new and outstanding. The alignment's done, everything's done. This is turnkey, you guys, turnkey Mini with a turbocharger. Now listen, maybe the 998 isn't enough power for you. Although, come on, it's pretty awesome. But let's say you really want to make some power. You could keep all of the stuff, the transmission, the clutch, pressure plate, flywheel, the turbocharger, the ignition, the cooling system, the timing chain, everything. All you need is a 1275 or 1300 block and head. Put that right on this gearbox with all the other stuff. Now you got a fire-breathing 1300, right? And we have lots of them. So let's say you bought this car, $25,000, and you enjoy it, you drive the piss out of it, you have a blast, drive it like you stole it, and then you decide, I really want to upgrade to a 1275. Give me a call. We'll sell you a block and a head, and we'll help you put a fire breather on this. Not that it's not great now. I'm just saying it's a 998, and maybe you want a 1275. For now, Fantastic gas mileage, plenty of power, reliable, everything's new. You only spent 25 grand and you get a lot. And you get a lot of really good stuff. This is all top of the line stuff. So, is there anything you need to do to this car? No. This is a turnkey car. Everything is ready. There's nothing to do. However, you got to listen to me here. Please, please, please put some 10-inch wheels on it. I'm not a fan of the 12s. You've heard me say that before. But this car, red with the white top, the bonnet stripes, and 10-inch wheels, that's the ticket. All right, let's go. Let's see what the turbo does. You know, I don't know what all that 1275 talk was back there. Never mind. This goes great. Hey, it's not a head snapper drag racer. You're not going to win any quarter miles in this thing, but you are going to get up the hills and you are going to get on the freeway on ramp easily. Watch. Yeah, that's awesome. What are we doing? 60 Ks? No, that was 60 miles an hour in a 35. Whoops. Yeah, can you get on the freeway in this thing? Easy peasy. Can you go up the hill? Yes. This car is awesome. Look at this. It's hauling ass. Look at that, 70. Wow. So, oh, we better fix the turn signal cancelers. Ah, that gets me. I can see it's, the little wheel is 90 degrees off. I'll fix that. Nothing bugs me more. The horn needs to work. The turn signals need to cancel. They need to work. Oh, did I mention that all of the lights in this car are LED? Yeah, I think I did. So he's got the Steveston LEDs and the headlights, and he's also got all of their LEDs in the turn signals, tail lights, stop lights, all that. So I'm looking at the boost gauge. We never went over 6 pounds of boost, not once. That's only 6 PSI, that's nothing. This thing will run forever and it'll never damage itself. Well, you can if you drive like a complete moron if you want to. No dumping the clutch and doing burnouts. Although you can do that, that's fun. Our air fuel is 11 and a half, 12 to 1, right there, 11 and a half. Perfect, perfect. This car runs and drives really, really nice, you guys. It's in really fine condition. A lot of new hot rod, really high quality stuff done by really reputable people. You're getting a really good classic Mini here, turbocharged for $25,000. Everything works. Listen here. Oh, heater, headlights, hazards, rear defrost, brake test warning light. What is that switch? Okay, well that tells you if your brake fluid level is, if it gets too low, it starts to blink or that light comes on and says, hey, check your brake fluid. Also, you can press the button and see if the light works. Ooh, it works. Tell your friends it's an eject button. Bye. All right, anyway, here you go, 1990 Rover Mini Cooper, turbocharged for $25,000 with a lot of really good stuff. It's very comfortable. It smells good in here. This is a great car, you guys. Well, I guess we'll be hearing from you on the phone. You can call me, email me, text me, and come get this thing. It's yours. He just sent us the title. It's ready. It's all yours. So $25,000, and come get your turbocharged classic Mini Cooper. All right. See you on the next one.